Next, what we have on stage is an absolutely special program brought to you. What do I describe this as? The concept is called Samanantar, bringing in the difference in similarity. Hindustani, Carnatic put together, they are different genres, but then where does the similarity start and where does the difference begin? That's what we are going to see on stage. Stalwarts in their respective field. Two experts are going to be here and their accompanists. It's going to be a perfectly great presentation for you. Actually, I'm running short of words because I was listening to them practice there and talk about it, and I'm more excited than you to watch them on stage. The two main artists, Miss Padma Shankar, very accomplished violinist, traveled worldwide, performed with the who's who world over, multiple award winner, and like you know, very popular teacher here. But the next artist, not somebody you see on stage very often at SMA, Mr. Prakash Sonteki, Chaitra's husband, at home with multiple instruments. Slide guitarist is how he's popularly known, and recently won the American Independent World Music for his distinctive blend of jazz and Indian classical music. Wait, keep the claps now for this winner of the Grammy Award as composer, vocalist, and guitarist for the album Winds of Samsara. And he has his upcoming album, Progressive Raga, which is an evolution to the future about exploring the raga music in different genres of the world over. So here we have accomplished musicians. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, relax for a great session for you. Pure magic in music.
A very good evening to all of you. From the good morning, we are now transiting into the evening. Today's concert is not a Jugalbandi. Most of you may have attended Jugalbandis, but here we wanted to present something with a difference to you. And Indian classical music, the two main forms as you know it, Carnatic and Hindustani, are branches of the same tree. And that's what we are going to tell you today. There is a lot of similarity, samanta, लेकिन उसी समानता में अंतर भी है. And what is the antar in the samanta is what we are going to present. So all of us know that we have 7 notes, and these 7 notes are common to any system of music in the world. So what is the difference? Is the difference only in the way we are dressed? Something like that. Everyone speaks English. We speak English. Yes, you speak? Wow. Everyone speaks English? Okay. And how many alphabets in English? 26. Does anyone know any more? Okay, 26 alphabets. But how many English accents do you know? There is an Indian accent, a British accent, an American accent, an Australian accent, right? Spanish, there's a French. But do they speak any other language but English? Rain in Spain is how when somebody speaks, one says rain in Spain. See? But he's still saying rain in Spain. So the accent varies, the language is the same. Similarly, the music is the same, but the accent varies. And this accent is something that we call gamakas. These gamakas are very simple accents. Oscillations, yes. Oscillations is a more technical term. Okay? So these accents is like accent. I say Vishwa, I can say Vishwa. I can say any which way, I can say Vishwavaran, correct? That's another accent. So this accent is a gamaka. And how these gamakas vary in our music is what we're going to show. And the rag we've chosen today, we're going to only present one piece, is Charukesi. And Prakash ji was joking backstage. He says, in Hindustani music, they're very, very strict about what ragas they can play at what time. But Charukesi is a raga that is what they've taken from us, so then that does not come into the bound of time. And they can play it at any time. And so we decided, in that similarity, in that unison, we will start. See, we have a mic for our instruments. Commonly, we have a vocal mic too. He said, Padma has a vocal mic, I need one too. Samantha.
The rag is Charukeshi, as Padmaji said. The interesting thing about Charukeshi is, it's like two ragas in one. There's a major, exact major feel, and on the other side, that is beyond pi, it's like a minor. So it's a great mixture of emotions. So the moment it goes into a Komaldha, so from this very deep and like digging down into something very deep, it brings it to the Shuddha. Saga, it's a different light altogether.
A very emotive raga. There's a very great maestro who told me something more special about the raga, and I was telling Prakashji that it is an apt raga not only because it is common to both systems. The word Charu Kesi itself means, Charu means beautiful, Kesi means hair. I said all of us have beautiful hair on stage, so it's the best raga.
And just a little bit about this instrument that I'm playing. It's basically a Hawaiian guitar, and with some additional strings. Gives it the sound of the sitar and sarod. And the idea is basically derived from the sarod. If you've seen a sarod, it's exactly like this idea. So whatever rag we are playing, I can tune it on the side and use it for strumming, and that reverberates to the one. Can you hear that? That small ringing sound. So it kind of adds to the sustain, because in Hindustani everything is connected to sustain. We are all the time sustaining notes and digging too much into ourselves.
We'll play a very short alap. You've heard enough alaps today. We have a sign line which we call a pallavi in Carnatic music, and it's called something like a bandish, but now he has no words in this. But there is a mathematical calculation to it which makes it very, very interesting. All of you know about this Adi Talam or Teen Tal. It's a cycle of 8 beats. In Carnatic music, you can keep it as a clap, a count, a count, a count, clap and a turn, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can count it as one beat, but there are an undercurrent of many notes in that one beat. You can count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The speed doesn't vary. The number of notes I have in the beat varies. So let us assume we're taking the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Come on, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. Super. Now, we're not going to keep things as simple as this for you. So you don't count with us. Just see what I'm doing. So I'm going to divide these 32 notes. Yes, I'll tell you when to put it. 32 notes that I have. Yes, 32 notes. As 4 sevens. 7s into 4s are how many? 28. Wow, what brilliant mathematicians here. Okay, so 28, which means how many notes do I have left? 4, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, dha. Wow, isn't that? So this I will say as a jati. Tad dheem takita tad dheem takita tad dheem takita tad dheem takita takachanu. Can be in music. 1, 2, 3, start. Ga ma ni dha ma ga re ga sa ga pa sa ni dha ma pa dha pa dha ni da ni sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the extreme left of the dais is Ojis Adya, a very popular Hindustani tabla artist, seen very often on television. And here is Vidwan Shankar Narayan, Mridangam Vidwan, who we heard yesterday as well. And the stalwarts, anyway, you saw them play. The common, most beautiful element in all of them is the effortlessness with which they executed their art. But you know, it's years of practice and effort that goes into accomplished artists who make it seem so simple. So for children learning music, well, this is your big lesson. There's a lot of hard work that goes in to bring presentations like this, which seem absolutely effortless. So that was Swaras and Strings for you.
We have Ojas on stage, please. Ojas. Let's hear it for the one and only Ojas.
Gari gari sa ni sa ni sa ni sa ma ga ma gari